Hello, this is Adrian here, doing a Let's Play video of Diablo 2, Diablo 3's coming out, I want to get caught up on the story.
And we're doing this also for all those who've never played the game and honestly just want to take a peek at it, because it's a big game, it's a long game, so we'll do the playing for you, honestly. I'm Alexi. You can post in the comments about whose voice you like better. Get the competition going right now, but before we get started, there's actually a couple things we have to say. One, warning. Following cast contains adult language, scenes of nudity, and well, it's true.
Only once is there nudity.
Nonetheless,
warning, creepy nudity. Not normal good nudity, creepy nudity.
Nonetheless, and there also probably will be swearing on the behalf of my partner here.
And you.
Don't
count yourself out of this.
It's hilarious. But no, so we had a Facebook poll, and Atrium, if you'd like to reveal the winner. Roll please.
Barbarian.
Woo! Barbarian. Each man.
If you would like to know the other options, we would be happy to tell you. But till then, Gigglfrits it is.
And unfortunately, Gigglfrits has already entered the world of Sanctuary before, and then it was spontaneously destroyed by an act of coding. Yeah, no, it was sad and horrible. Anyway, first, we'll be shutting up mostly during the NPCs talking, so you can kind of hear the story, kind of hear how things progress. So, here we go, Warev. Let's see what you got to say.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lut Gholein before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Oh, Warev, simultaneously the most useless and most important NPC in the game. Wow. You couldn't get to the rest of the game without him.
That's true.
But on the other hand, he does nothing for you. He stands there. He won't even, like, you can talk to him, but he's pretty boring about it.
No, he doesn't even offer any quests in this place, I don't think.
No, like, he doesn't even give good gossip or anything.
No.
So.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust.
Day by day, you give your life for something, and they don't appreciate it.
The way I see it is that she's just angry at you because she likes you. It's the whole... She's the tough woman, so she has to fend you off for now, and then she'll fall for your puzzles.
Oh no. No. Not, well, maybe her, but it clearly means that there's a love triangle in this... With Charcy.
We'll get to
I
that.
am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
See, to me, I think my definition of labyrinths will be difficult to navigate through. The Den of Evil is not difficult to navigate through. In fact, it's quite linear.
Yeah, that's very true. 3 issues come up with me in her little speech. 1, the sightless eye. How can an eye that can't see watch you?
Well, it's not. It's the whole concept of like the third eye, the spiritual sense type thing. Because it can't see physically, but it can see you like on different planes. I think that's where that goes. And the other one is that we will owe you our loyalty for all time type thing. You never see them again.
This is true.
Unless you take a minion with you, you will never see them ever again.
Which brings up point number 2.
Yeah.
She said that the rogues are scattered throughout the wilderness. You only see one. Everyone else is dead. One.
Technically, Bloodraven.
Again, dead.
Dead.
Dead. Died. Deadsies.
Well,
Dead.
is she undead or is she just corrupted?
We'll find out soon. There was a third thing. I can't remember the third thing.
You'll come to it.
Oh, right, never mind. No. On with the scattered thing, and you only ever being able to see one, kind of hints to me that Kasha doesn't actually have scouts. She has ninjas. Rogue ninjas.
The worst kind.
Alright.
Wow, you're a barbarian, huh? It's really great to meet you. I've seen a few of your kind around here lately. I'm a little jealous. I wish I could go off adventuring with you. Oh, by the way, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp.
She's into me, I can tell. She wants the Gigglfrits.
Don't say that every day.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
I don't know what's more disturbing, the fact that a 2-day warranty is probably a good deal back then, or the fact that you're probably not going to be alive long enough to claim it. And then the other thing is that how, like, I know that it kind of goes day-night type thing while you're playing. Yeah. Is there any actual, like, is it timed, or is it, like...
Random.
Well, I mean more, like, is it actually timed out, or is it depending on where you are in a quest? Because there are certain quests which happen day and night.
I don't know. I never really thought of it that way.
Yeah. I just always wondered, because it seems like sometimes it'll start and it'll be night, sometimes it'll start and it'll be rain. So.
I think the weather effects are completely random.
And here we go. Start hitting things, entering people's homes illegally, searching through their stuff. See, I never figured out that whole bed trick until like the second or third time I played, and I went to a house and like, well, that's interesting. What? I click on the bed just moves. There's like a magic thing inside. What the heck? Who keeps arrows in their bed?
I think the most entertaining thing is that some beds have better loot than chests.
I know. Well, it's because they're considered it's a different class of hiding area. Because like rocks, logs, and all that stuff have one like particular drop box. Like they have a certain amount of things they can drop, and then chests have a certain amount of things they can drop, and then beds are considered like a hidden area, so they have a higher, better assortment of things. That's a very roundabout way of saying it.
Oh.
What?
I need 21 dexterity.
Oh, wow.
I'm off by 1.
You're gonna level in, like, no time.
I know.
And then you do, that's a very good dagger to turn off. And when you sell it, you'll get a good amount of food, too.
This is...
As farming goes, magical throwing weapons, as well as the gas potions and explosive potions, etc., are probably the best way to make cash, like, in the short term.
Yeah.
There we go.
Level up. God, how did you do that? Level up. Oh, ASDF.
Yes, no. For all those watching, if you haven't seen it yet, go to YouTube immediately after you finish watching this and look up ASDF movie and then laugh.
And
We
enjoy.
command you! We command you!
Alright, so this particular barbarian is going to be one of these double swing barbarians who swing twice and hit stuff
Repeatedly.
multiple times. Good plan! Bash first. Remember, kids, bash first.
Dead what?
Well, if they're not dead, run away.
153, wow. That's actually extremely high. You are Thor! And throwing lightning bolts! Well, then I guess it'd be Zeus, rather.
Thor throws a hammer.
It does. But he throws a lightning bolt.
A knife is not a hammer in any way.
No, but it has electrical shock when it hits.
This is true.
Which is why I changed it to Zeus. Because he throws thunderbolts. Though technically those are javelins, but nonetheless. A javelin is basically Zeus. In female form.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's missing.
You're not a deity, but nonetheless.
It's also missing the rampant adultery.
And bestiality. Let's not forget the bestiality.
But is he the one actually performing it, or is it the other person? I mean,
Technically the other person. But nonetheless.
Yes.
The induced bestiality. Yes, kids, you're gonna be learning all sorts of interesting things on this cast. For instance, going back to my point of a few minutes ago, during Catholic Mass, Catholics are literally eating blood and flesh of Jesus Christ due to the process of transubstantiation, which is fancy word for the fact that during the ceremony, they literally make the bread and wine that's being consumed into the flesh and blood of Jesus Christ. So, if you know a Catholic, you know a cannibal.
That is so disturbing.
The more you know. Knowledge is power.
The more you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Trademark, copyright, whatever, Hasbro. It was Hasbro, right?
I don't know, actually. You may have just decided that.
Or G.I. Joe. They're making a Battleship movie.
Awesome. The G.I. Joe movie was fabulous. I enjoyed it so much.
The G.I. Joe movie was a rather unique case. It went all the way around the stupid meter to the entertaining side.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'll end it by saying in that it was a very entertaining movie and I really enjoyed it. It wasn't, like, I wouldn't have given it an award for acting.
Bruce Willis is going to be in the second one.
He's
On a second note, there's a second one.
The other thing is he's starring in a movie right now that's about, like, time-traveling hitman. Or no, it's a hitman who's... No, it is a time-traveling hitman who's sent back in time to kill himself. It's weird stuff. Or no, sent forward in time to kill himself. Even weirder. And also not a paradox.
In a way, yes. In a way, no.
Well, no, because the thing is, if you kill yourself in the future, that's fine. You'll just
Yes,
die
but-
in the future.
But, okay. If you were sent forward in time to kill yourself for whatever reason, and then you go back to where you are normal, before you went forward in time, and you completely avoid the path of your life that would cause somebody to put a hit out on you, then what?
Then you live a different timeline. You can avoid it entirely. It causes no paradox. It just causes that's just one of those branching timeline things.
I got a ring. I have no identity scrolls.
First, the run 1.0, you buy the wrong book and you end up with no TV scrolls. Run 2.0, you do it right. Run 3.0, forget the... Well, identify scrolls aren't that big, especially once you get Deckard Cain.
Hello.
Plus, I just started. I didn't have time nor money to buy a Tome of Identify or Town Portal.
But, I like to carry at least one around, just for...
Well, yeah, you automatically start with one of each.
Yeah. Well, I mean, later on in, especially when I'm going to places like Sanctum.
Yes.
Just because I like to be able to grab whatever I get and use it. So, let's see what the ring is. I'm guessing...
Mana.
It's not bad.
Look at my glorious 12
point
mana pool.
It gives you one more.
It also gives me $958.
Yeah, which is both tomes, so.
And then some.
So, to the man in the blue hat.
Let's get loot.
Yes.
Elite loot.
Well, I can't afford elite loot yet.
Yeah. But some gloves would be nice.
Some boots. Got boots, but...
Yep.
That shield would be nice. Sadly,
If
it's
they can't afford
expensive.
it. That shield. Oh, the belt of thorns would be nice.
Belt of thorns. Let's get myself a hat.
Poison resist.
A hat. Some gloves.
Can't afford it.
Can't afford the boots. Oh darn. Oh well.
You already had boots. You just fancy boots.
Unless I sold my knives and then went around punching things.
Well, I don't think it'd be an issue. Like, you're gonna go through Den of Evil and get enough cash anyway. To choke enough cash to choke a rat.
Oddly enough, there are no rat enemies in Diablo 2.
No, there aren't, but there are rats on the ground. And if you walk over them, you kill them, unfortunately. Poor little
That
guy.
surprises me. Like, I mean, this is an adventure RPG, like, you know.
Yep. Rat enemies are pretty traditional.
Champions of Norath and whatnots, and
Yep.
you don't fight rats. Ever. Kudos Blizzard. Instead, you fight these annoying demons.
A lot of them. Oh, a lot of demons. Yeah. As you can see on the tooltip there, the guys with the fancy stabs that shoot fireballs can resurrect the little guys. Thus, they're a massive pain in the butt.
This is a stamina shrine. It makes me run forever.
Well, it doesn't make you run, but it allows you to run without losing stamina.
Yes.
You're a one-man zombie apocalypse.
You know, it might not be a good thing. Because since I'm human, zombie apocalypse would kill me. I do try my best.
I'm still looking forward to seeing if they make a Destroy All Zombies card.
For those of us who don't know, we are talking about Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast.
TM copyright.
TM, copyright, kiss ass, don't sue us, all that fun stuff.
But no, along with the other billion other nerdy things we do,
Copyright everything in the entire world so we give proper credit. Done.
Magic's a big expenditure on both our parts, so we're both jazzed for the outcome of the next set, which is Avacyn Restored.
And the next set.
Well, yeah, but
And the next.
now that I know what hook, line, and sinker is, I'm quite satisfied to. I'm not like once we get to actual hook, line, and sinker, I'll be, which is the code names for the next set. I'm actually quite satisfied and quite happy to just live in the present with it.
Now I'm curious to see what Friends, Romans, and Countrymen is.
I'm not like I said. It's enough to know that we're going. All I was hoping for was a return to Ravnica. And what do we get? Return to Ravnica.
That's true.
I'm good. All my dreams are fulfilled.
You need to get some better aspirations, man.
I've got a pretty good life going, honestly. The only thing I want right now is get good marks on my exams and then start working.
Oh, working. That's what I want to do.
But anyway, back to this fantasy world we have in front of us.
where our job is to kill things!
Anyway, let's get some magic stuff here. Again, for the uninitiated, blue... Can you still hear me?
Pardon?
Am I still going through?
Yes.
Okay, good. I thought I might have hit my mic button. Blue items, which you see on the ground and which you also see in inventory, are magic items. They have some kind of enchantment which makes them special. Oh, you should talk about your
Skills?
Yeah.
Okay. As you can see, I put something into Howl. Howl lets me shout and make it run away. Find potion lets me scour a corpse to find a potion.
It's actually quite gruesome because their body literally goes.
And then stuff pops out.
And then potions pop out. I'm honestly not sure whether I'd want to use that potion. It's like, oh, I'm gonna rummage around this demon's course. Oh look, I found a potion!
Oh, look, I found a random bottle of health potion under a rock. I trust every person who puts health potions under rocks.
I think it's
No bad will come of this.
I think it's because it's other adventurers who've died and that's their potions. Because you do drop your loot when you die.
This is true. I could get masteries, but I don't like limiting the weapon I want to use.
Yeah, and also the thing is, once you actually get to endgame, and you have points
to spend, I will eventually just have...
Because masteries... Yeah, masteries are actually really nice. Like, if we can just look at some of the combat masteries, it's not... Because the thing is it's not just damage as well as attack rating, it's crit chance. I think it's different for each of them.
Don't actually, every single one is the exact same.
Okay, fair enough. But it's crit chance, basically, which is really nice.
There is a difference, though.
Maybe?
You can see Sword Mastery,
Yeah.
Axe, and Mace all have damage plus 28, attack plus 28, 3%.
Yeah.
Spear, Throwing, Polearm all have 28% damage, 30% attack. It's not a big difference, but...
I think it's because those three have lower normal attack ratings. Like, they have lower 2-hit attack ratings.
Potentially.
I think it's compensating, essentially.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, I'm gonna...
Also, polearms and spears often, they're often at higher levels than your normal equipment. So, that's probably why it's not, you can't get them to level 6.
Since I'm going into double swing, we can see that with that synergy, Bash gives it plus 10% damage per level. So I'm going to put my point into Bash.
Yeah, and it gets pretty insane because the amount of damage you can have proccing out of the passive Bash levels can make double swing into a massively damaged attack.
Oh yeah. However, from now on, I'm actually going to save my points so that I can get all my level 6s that I need right away. Back to killing. Or don't do
taxes.
Taxes. Ugh. How would you tax an adventurer?
Very carefully.
You'd have to sound like a...
How do you stop a charging adventurer? His credit card.
Don't blame.
Well, no, hey, I'm staying away from the your mom. and that's what she said to it. So I'm holding myself to higher standards. Bad puns are a good step up.
Depends on who you're talking to. For all those you don't know, I hate puns.
And yet he makes them.
What are the good ones? YouTube community. YouTube community. You be the judge.
We'll see.
I'll sneak them in there.
It's sad because we've literally recorded this 3 times, and besides the preview one, which will be uploaded, there's so many jokes and puns that have been lost to the history. Like our first run was amazing. Our second one was a little bit downbeat, but there were still some really good jokes that came out during the playing of this. And now, see, I really hope this time you get a nice jawbone cap like the one you found before.
You realize I'm still gonna be scared of Sean, right? Right?
Just say before, and you'll be fine.
No, I'm tempting fate.
You hate tempting fate.
One of these days,
the robes
though,
are safe
I'm gonna win.
for the moment.
That's like a gambling edition. I'm feeling lucky.
Yes, but I don't have the gambler's fallacy in this case.
You kind of do.
Not really. I don't go into the next. I don't go into my next experience believing that my previous experiences affect the outcome.
I guess.
Which is the gambler's fallacy.
Yes, but by saying eventually it has to work out my way, that is the gambler's fallacy.
No, I just said eventually I have to win. That's no. One of these days, something is going to go in my favor. It has to. That's the law of averages.
The law of large numbers.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. Your reward is training in the skill of your choice.
It's the law of averages is a false law. It's actually the law of large numbers. And the law of large numbers says that every possible outcome is possible. And that with a large enough sample size, every possible outcome will occur. Which means that you're going to have a lot of crappy stuff.
Yes, but one day, something good will happen.
You have to have a monumental sample size, though. It's the law of large numbers. Don't hate me, man. Hate the law. Hate the player, not the game.
Don't hate the game.
Though honestly, when it comes down to it, I always hate the players.
The game's awesome, the players suck.
What can I do for you?
Not going to mention any specific game.
I was actually thinking the in quotes game that is originally referenced in the saying.
That was more thinking of games that are fun to play but are full of dick sticks.
Like communities of the fully acknowledged communities of Han.
You said it, not me.
This is a really well-known thing. The community amidst itself.
That's true. Han, you guys suck.
The community is very terrible most of the time.
You guys are horrible.
I've met a couple nice people to play Han with.
They don't balance out.
No, this well.
Good day.
You hate it a lot more than I do. I honestly I played it. I can play it and enjoy it even when there's idiots.
Bothers me.
It does.
Who enters a noob game and complains that people are noobs?
Here we go.
They should be forcibly sterilized.
My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Oh, no. I'm not your ally. I'm here for loot. That's it. Don't know that.
Let's get some things. Let's get some things straight right off the bat.
I don't like you. You don't like me.
But I do like you. No, you don't.
You don't. but no.
Let's get it straight.
You me. Akara heals me. You gotta give her some kind of credit.
And we started fighting with the corrupted rogues, yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
never mind.
That's good. But
teleportation, just in case you have to know, is the worst unique to come across. They're so pathetic.
Well, the best you come across is the fight.
Unless they're ranged, then they can make use of it.
Yeah. Also, the worst I have to say, my personal worst is
Lightning Enchanted Scarab.
Well, yeah, Lightning Enchanted in general. Even Rakunishu is annoying.
Rakunishu is annoying because he's fast.
But I'd say Spectral Hit is also kind of an annoying one to fight if you're melee.
Yes.
Because it hits pretty hard.
It's true. Yay. Joke's done.
What is it?
What is it?
I was just supposed to say do your work. That's the best one.
It's Fishy Bosh.
Yep. In the game, there are certain.
Ooh.
It's okay. So, I've mentioned dungeon crawlers and other types of games like this, RPGs in general. There's a ranking system of how rare something is. If it's blue, it's like a general.
It's just regular magic.
Yeah. When it's yellow, that's rare. When it's have a goldish color, that's moving into unique. And then if it's green,
That's set.
that's set item, and those are top tier.
Well, individually they kind of suck.
Well, some of them. Like, actually, there are some sets that are actually really good even on their own, because they give static bonuses. Ooh, a rupee. Also, as another thing that you can pick up are gems, as well as skulls, which count as gems. I'll say that.
Gems, skulls, jewels, and runes.
And runes, all of which can fit into. You'll see us pick up some stuff that are socketed. They basically have two spots in which you can put items that can be socketed.
Well, the amount of sockets varies.
Yes.
Some items can have 6, some items can only have 1.
Yeah. So, basically, it allows you to customize your items, and allows you a lot more control over the quality of an item, and it can actually you can make items using that method that are much better than something you can find in the field.
However,
It's nodding, but you can't hear that.
Alright,
I do it too.
It's gonna be a fun thing.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Let's do Dex. I, however, suffer in a way of crab syndrome.
Which isn't what it sounds like.
There's
Ladies, don't worry.
There's always going to be a better weapon just around the corner that I'm gonna look at and be like, oh,
Yeah, for me, I don't mind spending gems very much because it's not too hard. There are certain bosses you can farm for gems.
yeah, that's true.
It's the runes. Runes I always have bigger crab syndrome about because I always, especially when I want to build a rune word. And again, rune words are basically just a combination of runes and a weapon, which produces a specific effect. It's nothing really fancy. It's more powerful than a usual one. Ooh,
That's not bad.
not bad at all. It'll do.
That'll do, amulet. That'll do.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
It's true.
If we miss anything, ooh, large charm. If we miss anything, if you see any treasure that we missed, feel free to yell at us in the comments, and we'll feel sorry about it. Because unfortunately, once we leave a dungeon, we can't go back. And once we actually
once we save and exit, everything on the ground disappears.
Yeah, and unfortunately, by the time we read the comments, it'll.
Yeah.
There's not a good. Like,
Don't tell us. Don't tell us. I'll feel bad.
You can still tell us. I'll read an emote.
Oh no, I'm running a... No,
I think it's funny that you can repair it, and suddenly you have a million more.
I know, that kind of means that like this incredible song about every single magical thrown thingamabob.
Well, no. It's like, hey, I'm running out of knives. How can I get more? Here, let me hit it with my hammer. There we go. But now you have more. What?
The implications are limited.
Good day.
Prepare all the things. Wait,
What?
that costs 1 to repair?
Yeah.
1.
Most magical things don't cost much to repair.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's why magical ranged items are so useful, especially early on. Because comparative damage wise, they do a lot of damage for like a lot of bang for your buck type thing. Atrium as a whole love for items that repair themselves.
Because I never have to worry about them.
That's a... Ooh, a strength totem. Now see, the thing is that that's nice, but I always find myself using it as a bit of a crutch.
Really?
Yeah, like not in the points in strength that I usually, because I have those points in strength already.
Oh,
Because I'm a big fan of having a larger mana pool.
I am too, but the thing is, the way this guy is eventually going to work, man, is going to become kind of superfluous.
At a certain point with double strike, it no longer costs mana. It'll actually say that it doesn't cost mana at a certain point when it still does, because it goes down to a fraction, or a decimal rather. But
the lying tit. Way.
Ooh, skill shrines are neat because it increases your whatever skill you're using by 2.
No, you use all skills.
Well, yes, but you only see it on the skills you're using.
No, again.
Okay, passive is true.
Exactly. So if I had combat mastery in any of these, it would go up, I believe, 2.
Yep,
2 in this case.
It used to be 3.
I think it might vary, actually. I think you might find shrines that do 2 and shrines that do 3.
Actually, no, it got changed in a patch.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
A little bit. It's not that bad. It's just, yeah, it was kind of one of those things where you could kind of shred the game a little bit. Because as, I forget what it is. I believe it's either Paladin or Barbarian, but you could, by, like, power leveling one skill, basically, and then getting a skill shrine, you could beat Endariel way under level type thing. And you could also beat, like, most of the bosses just by finding a skill shrine and then going nuts. But that's kind of neither here nor there. As it's been patched out.
Though, you can always just download and install earlier patches.
Well, yes, theory. I don't really care.
Neither do I.
Oh, what do you?
Oh,
Here we go. The funny light around the ground on that archer is Might Aura?
Actually, that is a divine... Holy fire. Holy fire aura. Yep. Because it was lightning seed on all her minions.
True. Yeah, ow.
Blocking it prevented me from throwing my knives. I'm gonna try not to just...
Die?
Well, yeah, that's the general consensus of all technical adventures. No, I didn't want to... Enemies can't follow you between levels, and so I could have easily just hopped up a level, healed up, came back, finished them. But
it's interesting you're finding so many guitars, considering
I'm not an assassin.
I actually find that happens a lot in general.
I think the game's trying to tell me something.
Nah. One of the other,
Play an assassin.
You know you want to.
You know you want to.
You know you want it.
You know you need it. It's right for Barbarian. Throwing knives.
Hit lightning.
Made a lightning.
Deal with it.
Little things of poking metal.
You need sunglasses to go. Deal with it.
I'm pretty sure you could edit those in.
Anyone who's an artist out there who wants to draw that, do it.
Hey, we'll pay you in comments.
Well, no, what we'll do is we'll make it the opening screen for our casting. The Thorin's belt that Adrian picked up earlier is returns 1 damage every time someone attacks them, and some of the fallen only have 1 hit point to start with. So when they hit him, they die instantly.
They rolled a 4 and they. Another one.
And treasure.
Those things usually contain good things.
Yeah, and sparkly treasure chests are better than the regular ones.
Most of the time.
Oh yeah.
It was that one.
It was that one.
Yeah, I had to spend a week in the hospital in that one.
At least there's no mimics.
This is true.
Oh, chest mimic. Not bad.
I can't
Remember,
carry
you do have to take
anymore.
keys with you.
Hey, I'm juggling.
I am overburdened.
As you can hear, Atrium is now overburdened, which means he can't carry anything more, so he's gonna have to identify stuff, sell it, which is why town portals are so useful.
Actually, I might.
We might have to reorganize it. The natural reorganizational ability of this game is that. Oh yeah, is you have second buttons.
That's true, but I don't want to. Oh, I guess I have to identify them anyways. But
So.
yeah. All right.
Beautiful club.
Alright, I have no space.
Good evening.
And I'm walking around with a club I don't use. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. Shut up.
That was random. Hey, you might as well. For now, I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna eventually stop.
My sword's damage will go to 2.
It actually, with that sword, it would have gone to 3.
No.
Oh no, I thought I saw something. Oh, that's right. That's awesome, though. You're finding all the thorn stuff. All the thorns!
I don't like thorns. They hurt.
That's what they do.
What's the point?
Actually, it is. This is true.
That's a pun.
What can I do for you?
Told you I'd sneak them in there.
Doesn't make them any less punish. See, now he hates himself.
Yeah, I do. I'm just about to get double swing. So the question is, do I get 2 new weapons, or do I get better boots?
Weapons.
Yeah.
Again, your theory about they can't hurt you if they're dead.
I like to consider the fact that it's gone up to a fact now. At least until we run into ghosts. Because then they're dead and hurting me.
Well, zombies.
Great, it's a theory again.
Skeletons.
Yeah. Dead stuff can't hurt me. I know we're supposed to go kill Bloodraven, but going through these caves can give me wonderful amounts of loot, and they give me experience.
Quite good experience.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, here we go. When they swarm you, the Dark Rangers, they're, well, scariest enemies in these caves, honestly. Oh, just peachy. That is a lightning enchanted thing. Every time it gets hit by any sort of damage whatsoever, it starts spewing little lightning things, and it hurts a lot. It can shred you down to nothing in no time.
Die.
There we go.
And level up. And I got a hat.
Level 6?
Level 6 indeed.
Excellent.
Excelente. Alright, so we are going to spend our 3 points on Shout, Leap, and of course, Double Swing. Guess what time it is? It's jumping time! I don't use stairs. Alright, now I'm going to get a secondary weapon slot. Set this one. My defenses are now increased. Gilly.
Chainsaw.
Just wait until I get frenzy.
Actually, you've been lucky so far in that you haven't run into one of those chests.
Oh, the mean chests.
Yeah. Because our fans and watchers haven't heard that noise yet.
It will be there. It will come. It's inevitable.
It's an unfortunate noise.
The most annoying things about those guys is that they run away.
So you can't kill them.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. No.
Hello.
It's her.
Oh, that one. Superior dagger.
Oh, jeez. So I'm coming to get you.
Motion. You're like the $6 million man. Ooh, a scepter.
Except, wasn't the $60 million man actually moving in slow motion?
Yeah, so were you.
Yes, but wasn't his slow motion as in
TV slow motion.
TV slow motion, at which point the entire world isn't also going slow-mo? Mine was just me.
Oh no.
I keep killing people, actually. Now, despite the fact that that's a damaged short staff, it could also sell for a great amount, because short staffs usually have some kind of...
Staves in general.
Staves, wands, and the scepter I picked up usually sell for a lot.
Yeah, because they have special enchantments, which increase skills.
Unfortunately, for other classes.
Yeah.
Scepter is paladin, staves are...
Is there a particular weapon for barbarians?
Barbarian and Amazons were the only ones that didn't have an item that leveled them up pre-Lord of Destruction. Now it's the Jawbone Cap.
Well, yeah, but like,
Pre-Lord of Destruction, no.
yes, but you don't have a weapon that levels you up. Because the
Yes?
Amazons have both a special bow as well as a special spear.
Actually, Amazons are the only one that have 3 different types.
Oh, there's the bow?
Yep, there's a bow, there's a javelin, and there's a spear.
Oh, well, fair enough.
There's a big difference between a javelin and a spear.
Yeah, the maiden spear, I remember.
It's ethereal.
Well, identify it.
It's still ethereal.
What's the weapon? Like, look at the damage, though.
Hey, you are right.
Because you might as well use it until it breaks.
This is true.
Because it's actually a significant amount of damage. And sell your throwing daggers.
Fine. See? The damaged short staff,
Yep.
because it has 1 point to static field, sells for 800 gold.
Oopa.
Money, yay! Actually, keep this on me at all times. I'm going to put it in the next weapon slot.
Yeah. Good call. Just because it's going to, you know it's going to break, so
Well, yeah.
when it breaks, you'll be ready. Jump in there, replace that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jump stuff. And the reason that Atrium keeps depositing cash into his stash is that it keeps it from being dropped upon death, though it's unlikely it's going to.
No. Well, the only money you drop when you die is the one that you're carrying right away. Death still takes its toll.
Yes, no, I realize, but the fact that you don't have to go back and get your money again.
Yeah.
Because that sucks having you.
Yes, yes it does. See, that is one of the sockets that we were talking about.
Yes. And is it better than what you're wearing?
It is to a point,
Yeah.
but I am not going to get it. I'm actually going to save up until I can get the next tier, and hopefully it's better.
It'll be socketed next time.
Well, sockets are nice, but I'm not too hung up about them. Okay, so actually I think we are going to call that an introduction. We shall join you again next time for more Diablo 2.